ponytail. Ik had geschreven heel scene 14, same but low messy ponytail. For me, it was really important to create the vision that Charlotte had in mind. So we went back and forth and did a lot of meetings, both on and offline, to really, for me to understand what she wanted for each character. It was very clear that she wanted something bold and creative, so I could really let go and let the creative juices flow.
Having Fleur on this project as key hair and makeup artist was just incredible, as I feel that she sees this element as something that, alongside the story of the film, also tells a story of its own. And I learned that when we first talked, that she also loves fashion in the same way that I do. And just, yeah, fashion is for me just personally something that I just, oh my gosh, I love so much. And I'm just in love with high fashion and couture dresses and designers, and I felt that she also truly shared that love.
I noticed immediately that she cared not only about my hair and makeup skills, but also about me as a person.
I know that she worked a lot with Charlotte. Charlotte gave her all her ideas, which look she wants. So Fleur knew exactly what Charlotte has in mind. And so she just had to adapt and to bring her own, skills. And Fleur did an amazing job when you're thinking about the makeup, And she really understood who each character was. And she knew exactly what to do.
It was also, her first time doing a full short film as a makeup artist. And she was truthful about that. She also asked Charlotte a lot of questions about what Charlotte wanted on camera, and Charlotte trusted Fleur enough to create these ideas and designs herself as well.
The dancers were the hardest to prep for, because they're not only dancers, they represent the bad thoughts, negative thoughts. We really wanted to show that in the makeup. So I really tried to think about what it would look like if I would see my own negative thoughts and negative mindset.
I think we both truly enjoyed the exploration process and the freedom to be creative with the dancers' looks. We experimented with several styles, and with each iteration, we moved closer to the look that we then opted for and that we both truly adore.
We realized we needed a little more time for the dancers than we have time for. We decided to put up a crew call for assistant makeup artist. So then we met Lotte.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. I'm incredibly grateful for the help of Lotte and Maritz, because their enthusiasm for the project and their professionalism truly elevated our work.
Elle gets more tired and exhausted throughout the movie, so you can also tell that by the makeup.
Elle wasn't glamorous. Elle did not have a lot of time, was too in her head to focus on her visual appearance at first. It was what made sense, what worked, what was quick to put on, and honestly what she could paint in, what she could sit down right away and put something on a canvas without having to worry so much about her hair or her look.
In most of the shots, she's actually barefaced, almost no makeup, just some powder and little brow gel. Brienne, the person who plays Elle, told me also that it was kind of out of her comfort zone to be on camera without makeup, which I can imagine.
Very intimidating to be on camera, so that was great for the emotions, to be on camera with not just eye bags, but accentuated eye bags. Thank you, Fleur. Was very confronting, and that's exactly what Elle was going through, was confronting these emotions and confronting her own self.
Just the small things that really did it for her, I think, in this movie.
Charlotte also did a lot of research, a lot of looking for the fashion that would represent each character.
She did everything. She's the mind behind it, she was the director, and I love things like that. Because I think you have to believe in yourself and just, if you're the right person to do it, you just do it all.
I had a very clear vision for each character, as I could easily picture them in my mind. And being a fashion lover, it just felt completely natural to me just to take on the styling role in prep. However, I was still looking for someone who, like, on set could assist with, the prepping of the clothing and helping the actors get dressed. And yeah, believe it or not, but the only person that I knew would be absolutely perfect for this job was 100% my grandmother, who has an even greater passion for fashion than I do.
Here I am, Rita, from Belgium.
When I first heard that she was going to be the chef of costume department, I was a little bit concerned because Rita is already like 80 years old. And, I look at my schedule and I think, oh my God, we have like costume changes within 5 minutes, which actually means as fast as possible. And then I would think about Rita and this is, I didn't met her yet. So, and this is when I think, oh my God, how is that going to be possible? And then I met her and immediately I felt a relief because I thought, okay, this woman is really on it. She was so vital and so much energy and she was so well prepped.
I gave her this sort of masterclass and I got her very ready for the job, explaining how film sets usually work. And I also created this little book for her that included all the clothing and accessories of each character in each scene.
Actually, the ropes on the bodysuit were sewed by Charlotte's grandma, which was crazy because it's so nice to see. It's such a family project as well and how they're involved.
Costume and makeup were in the same space a lot. So I really talked and just bonded with Rita a lot, so Charlotte's grandma. And she helped me out a few times also. So I also learned from her and it was just great.
For the look of Mrs. Margaret, I was very determined to design something special myself. I recalled this series called Helston, where Ewan McGregor, portraying Roy Helston, transforms a simple piece of chiffon fabric by cutting a hole in its middle, creating a stunning, elegant dress. And that process was truly such an inspiration. And I just, I told this to my mom and shared my vision with her. And she had previously designed a haute couture dress for my previous film. And that dress measured 15 meters or was 81 feet long. And I often get these thrilling ideas only to wonder if they're even feasible. And my mom always goes like, of course, Charlotte, let's just make it happen. And so together we just dove in and we created this butterfly pattern, which represented Margaret's daring spirit. And I also reached out to my cousin, who is a graphic design student, and she just brought our pattern to life on the computer. It was also very fun just to incorporate the colors of Margaret's academy into the dress, as I wanted the dress to tell a story of its own.
When I tried the outfits, I was like, okay, there she is. And also the fact that Charlotte really worked on the colors to match perfectly with the settings, to match with her personality, to match with the movie, with the story. It makes sense. Finally, that's what she was talking about.
Next, we had the fabric printed, and we were very fortunate that my cousin's grandmother is this incredibly talented seamstress Her expertise just helped us with the finishing touches, bringing both dresses to life in the way that we had envisioned.
I talked with Charlotte. She said, no, I chose some color because it reminds me of roots, of the earth, you know, those colored, deep colors like orange and green. And it's really like, this is Miss Margret because she is grounded. It makes sense. Ja, dat is waarom, omdat het groen ligt.
Ja? No, I got you, Okay. En als je zegt, ik weet nog iets specialer dan dat.
We changed the eyeliner from green to red or red to green, depends on, you know, and the lip gloss. So it's really also the same as the dresses. I think it's very cool that she has like her own, she has like her routine, I feel like. She, like when she gets ready, she puts on her dress, her makeup, and she has her routine. She does it the same each day, but different, and she like is still creative with it by using different colors.
Ja, nice. Heel komt ook terug in de...
I don't know what anyone's saying, because I don't speak Flemish.
I'm always a little bit nervous as a first for recce's.
The first day scout was in France.
Everyone got to work immediately when we were standing there.
Up until that moment, Carlo had never experienced the locations in person.
It was a location that you're like, oh, did the Crown shoot here?
The schedule of Mind of Thoughts was actually really around light departments.
This was my first time meeting most of the people that were going to be involved in this project. They came up with some amazing suggestions.
Everyone in their own department starts to talk to each other.
Everyone was just there for his part, but everyone was also there for the movie.
Okay. Fix something.